One of the most frequent questions I get when families come to me because their loved one is living in a nursing home or receiving some type of care in a nursing home is the neglect that they see. The typical case of neglect is the development of bed sores, and a bed sore develops, it's an open sore. The skin actually ulcerates and opens because the staff at the nursing home is not properly moving or turning the patient. That's a very frequent type of loss that we deal with. Or another frequent type of loss is when the older person gets out of bed unassisted during the day, in the middle of the night, and they fall and they sustain horrific injuries because they're in a weakened state to start with. And the question really is, what was the nursing home supposed to be doing to either prevent the bed sores or to prevent the fall? What type of fall prevention was put into effect? So in New York State, when you assess these situations or these injuries that arise in a nursing home, you have to look at it from two different perspectives. One, you can look at it from the standard negligence or lack of care perspective, and those are the situations that don't deal with medical decisions. If there's not a medical decision involved, you just have to assess what was the standard duty of care, the responsibility that they had to protect the health and welfare of their patient or their resident, and how did they violate that or breach that, and how did it result in injury? Or if it's the type of issue or question that deals with medical care or the lack of medical care, the improper diagnosis, the failure to develop a proper medical course of action, or the failure to properly implement a medical course of action, it becomes a professional negligence claim. And the difference being, you typically need an expert witness, either in the nursing field or a specific medical field or the geriatric care field, to lay out what they call departures from the standards of care, to show that they departed from the accepted standard of medical care that resulted in an injury to your family member, and those are the basis of the cases in New York State. Unfortunately, many of these cases, when an older person gets injured severely, they're already in a weakened state, and it's really horrific to see the results that can happen to our family members. So it's something, if you see it happening before it happens, document it, try your best to have the care adjusted so that you don't have to deal with a lawsuit at the end of the day.